This is Gary Campbell. Spiritual name Tutmos Janot, doing 31 YouTubes in 31 days with MJ, Mary Jane Watson. Introduce yourself, tell the people what you do, what you like to do.
Okay. Hi, I am Mary Jane. What's going on? What do I do? I don't know. I kind of have many different hats, so says one of my close friends. I do freelance editing. I do freelance writing. I model. I am a spoken word artist, so I definitely get on stage and spit some poetry here and there. I'm a writer.
Writing facilitator?
Yes. I am a writing workshop facilitator. I've done workshops in high schools. Right now I'm doing my own workshop called Open Words at the local LGBTQ community center in downtown Newark. So I'm facilitating and working with that at the moment. And I'm working on my first short novel, my little novella that's going to be coming soon. So stay tuned for that. What do I like to do? Like to read. I consume books like it's nothing. I love to write poetry. I love concerts. I love live music. I love being around beautiful people where we can just build. So I'm kind of laid back, you know. I can stay home with a glass of wine and a few friends and a guitar and some notebooks and we could just jam.
Some milk? What?
Notebooks.
Oh, I thought you said some milk something.
I love having writing sessions. That's so fun when I get a huge group of people together and we're just feeding off of each other. That's a lovely pastime for me. I love New York. I love traveling. I love parks. Here we are right now in Military Park. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Yeah.
We have D-Real in the background playing music for us. This is the third session that he's been playing for us. Setting a nice vibe. We were under a shady tree. So we have this like really mellow feel vibe going on. So MJ, tell me something about how you started as an artist. When did you know you were one of those weirdos? When I say weirdo, the picture cleared up.
It got real, yeah.
She's no longer pure energy. She's an artist now.
When did I know?
Let me just say something. An artist usually does not know what they are. They're always developing.
I agree with that.
So we're all trying to find, but we know we're a poet. And a poet in the sense that I saw James Baldwin say, a poet means all artists, in parentheses.
Ooh, never heard of it that way. When did I know that I was an artist? I knew I was a writer when I was 12 because I just loved reading so much and I loved the worlds that people created for me to journey into. I felt that I wanted to be a writer myself. I wanted to create worlds for people to journey to, and I felt like I had a message, and I felt that I had a lot to say myself and many ideas in my own head. So I started writing when I was 12. I was writing poetry, writing short stories. I was writing scripts. I was writing little TV episodes of my favorite. I was doing like character fan fiction, and I was always writing. I even submitted poetry to my local middle school literary magazine, and they took my work right there. And I just started off small, but I definitely knew since I was 12 that I wanted to write. When I really called myself an artist is when I started hitting the stage. I felt like that was the time where I was really blossoming. And I started doing slams down at the Jersey Shore where I grew up. So I was doing slams. I was on a women's slam team down there for a while. And I felt like I was an artist. I also am a painter as well. So that made me kind of feel like once I started really getting into my painting and taking lessons and really, because I'm a big fan of landscape. So I started doing that and I noticed that I was good at it and people liked it. And I won an award for it, the most well-rounded artist in my school. And it encouraged me. So yeah, when I started hitting the stage, when I was around 17 and painting more, I really felt like I was an artist. And as time progressed, I still feel that way.
Can you tell the audience about the first time you did stand-up and your feeling?
Getting on the stage?
Yes.
The first time?
Yes.
The very first time? Ooh. Okay, first off, let me tell you, my right leg wouldn't stop shaking. So I was on the stage, and I'm holding my poem, and my right leg was just going, right? So then the right leg shake, crawled up my right leg and went to my right arm, and I was holding the poem. So I'm like trying to, read the poem, and everything, the paper's shaking, and I'm like, oh my God, are they noticing the paper is shaking, and my right leg is shaking, and I was just a mess, but I loved it, and I just kept doing it. I came back for more. I didn't stop after that, even though I was a mess. Absolutely.
Do you remember the poem you did?
Ooh, that's many years ago.
Okay.
Do I remember the piece? No, that was a while ago. Might have been a love poem, might have been a sad poem. I'm not sure right now.
So tell us, how does your art affect Newark? Artistry, what you do.
I feel my art affects Newark in the sense that I'm into unity and community myself. I always feel that there's nothing really separating us. At the end of the day, we're all human beings, and a lot of people still hold so many different stereotypes and biases to each other, and I feel like my art promotes unity and community.
And since we're talking about community, community is like family. So tell us about, or just share with some things that you might want to say to the community that we don't get to say to each other every day. You know, that little stuff we need to say to bring us together, to make us more of a family, to help us bond. Those insights.
Let go of stereotypes.
Okay.
You're already forming an opinion from someone just by looking at them, and you haven't even spoken to them yet. Let it go. Not everyone fulfills those stereotypes.
You have examples off the top of your head? I mean, that come to mind when you say that? I mean, you're the first person that talks about stereotypes, but it's true.
It is true.
We see people, and we start to depict them as something that we think that we know them. We don't know who that person is, especially an artist, because we're all, I said it earlier, we're all finding our way. And this is such a delicate process. I think it's Erykah Badu that talks about don't fuck with my work, or don't fuck with my art. What is it? What's the saying? What's the exact saying?
It was
Do you know what it is?
was like, I'm an artist, I'm sensitive about my shit.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.